A cruise ship's about to sail. All right, guys, I apologize. I have to come right back. Uh-huh. Okay, so Neville is back here, so I hope this works. Let me try. Where's Cynthia? Okay. Hey, where's Neville? And I saw him just now. Go live. Okay. I've sent you the live, Neville. I even changed phone. Before I was using Samsung. Now I'm using my iPhone. I've sent you a request again. Okay, Neville, you sure say you not go switch off this your iPhone, I be your phone. Switch it on and off. I think, because if you're not getting the request now, because I've changed phone. This was the phone I was using before. Now I've moved to iPhone. Switch your phone on and off. Let me try somebody else. I tried Henry. Henry is abroad. Let me try somebody who is in Nigeria with us. Where was Cynthia? Okay. Okay, I'm sending you a request just to test so we can bring our guest on. Cynthia, I've also sent you a request. I hope this is not a Nigerian thing, because the same problem I'm having with Neville is the same problem I'm having with Cynthia. Cynthia, I've sent you a request. Accept. Wow. Let me try my own account. My backup account at Daddy FRZ. So let me try and Daddy freeze. Excuse me. Cynthia, let me try. Okay, so I'm watching myself. Let me send myself a message. Freeze. Excuse me. Request to join. Cynthia, let me try. Okay, so I'm watching myself. Let me send myself a message. Okay, I'm sending a request. Request to join. Okay, Daddy Freeze has sent a request. Okay. It's receiving. Daddy Freeze accepted your request. Yeah. Yo! I'm interviewing myself now. What's up? How you doing? Welcome to the cruise ship. Can you guys imagine? Only me the double live. You don't see double live before for your life. As in double live. Their father. So if I can invite myself and do double live. Okay, Cynthia is saying I should resend the request. I'm sending it again. Look at your phone. Keep your eyes on the phone. Cynthia? Or maybe you need to update your Instagram. Some of you are using old Instagram. Let me try Neville again, because Cynthia is not seeing it. So there's nothing. I shouldn't even have changed phones. I had to change phone. So again, Neville, I don't send you another one. No. No. I'm going to give you one hot gist once Neville comes on. This gist is sweet. Oh boy, I don't tire. What's going on? Yes!
Finally.
What happened?
I
You
don't
were
know.
not
I was at the office. I had to step out of the office and come inside my car.
internet things. I said before
Yeah.
I even introduce you, or you know what,
Yes.
let me introduce you first and then give you this gist. You will like this
Okay.
gist.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, this man you are looking at is Oprah Winfrey. This man you are looking at is Netflix. This man you are looking at is Nollywood. In fact, it's going to be called Neville Wood. Ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to the business of entertainment, when it comes to the entrepreneurship of entertainment, this gentleman is going to be a force to be reckoned with, not only in Nigeria, but across sub-Saharan Africa and even across the entire globe. Let me present to you one of my very good friends and supporters in every way, Mr. Neville, the CEO and MD of Nevada Bridge TV. He is also a deacon in the Free Nation Church. He's someone who believes and trusts us, and he's someone I believe and trust. When he wanted to start Nevada Bridge in Nigeria, we sat down in my city room. Dave Boss was providing support. Things were going and coming, and he shared the idea with me. It was a lofty dream, but today it has reached fruition, and there's no better person to tell you about this dream and to tell you about the products they currently have available today for your perusal and enjoyment than the MD CEO of Nevada Bridge TV himself, Neville. Before I go even further, I'd like to give you one gist. I tell you, say I get one gist for you.
Okay.
Some film production company in the UK just called me up today randomly,
Yeah.
and said that they want to interview me for a documentary they're doing on the life of Hush Puppy. They say it's going to be on Netflix. Like say, they look for fame. I just sit down and listen to them. I say, how much is in it for me?
Exactly.
They say they don't. I say, you don't understand. You want me, the only person that has ever interviewed Hush Puppy. A full interview, a peep into his life, the only existing interview like that. You want me to come and stand in front of your camera and lend credence, and so that you people can leverage on my brand, and you did not even think that you should be coming and telling me $100,000, make the price and go high, make beg me on. And when I had this, my spirit just reached out to Neville. This boss was like, are these people really joking?
I know.
You want to leverage on interview where I sell for future. Interview where if they want to do better movie on, they'll still need. And I said I was going to tell Neville that the only person I'll give my content for is Nevada Bridge TV. If you ever think of that concept, consider everything I have yours, brother.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Because I know you are not exploitative. Neville never takes out. In fact, so, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't, the only thing I will beg you is wear your nose mask and wear your face shield.
Yes.
If you have not seen Fine Wine, see Fine Wine for Daddy Freeze. That's how you are paying your tithes this month. By going to watch Fine Wine. It's a Nevada Bridge TV. Then you're also going to be entertained. So you are going to gain two things. You are supporting what supports us.
Yes.
Then you are going to get value for your money. You will thank me later. Tasteboard is inside the bathroom. From there, she's answering inside this. You will thank me later. Ladies and gentlemen, this man has brought, you see, abroad, they don't just do things anyhow.
Yes.
Tyler Perry has a whole village that is his studio. There's nothing you want to act. If you want to act mass, you get out for a studio.
Of course.
Tyler Perry is a black man like you and I. Instead of you, I'm not saying don't subscribe to Netflix. Netflix is 4,000 naira.
Yes.
Never. It's only 7 last time I checked. Support our. Let this industry grow. You know we are running out of crude oil. Aside the crude oil, we have run out of granite a long time ago. In 1960, when we gained independence, Nigeria used to supply about 40% of the global palm oil. Today we are importing. We have really nothing except cow. And ain't nobody buying our cows. So the only thing that we can export right now to so as we can earn foreign revenue and build our local industry is our creative arts.
Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is the man who is going to take us on that journey. I present to you once again, Neville, the MD CEO of Nevada Bridge TV. Welcome, brother. The platform is.
I'm honored. I'm humbled. This introduction is worth $1 million. Thank you so much. It's worth $1 million. In fact, you are the best. You are the best in the game. You are the best to ever do it. Trust me. I appreciate you so much. Okay, first and foremost, I want to say thank you so much, Daddy Freeze, for this opportunity. I sincerely appreciate it. It's you know, I was somewhere over the weekend and we had this conversation. We're talking about the cinema, the whole of Nigeria. The whole of Nigeria have only 70 cinemas or 72 cinemas, if I'm not mistaken. Only Miami has 600 cinemas. Only Miami, not Florida. Only Miami has 600 cinemas. Yes. So, we have to. Cinema going is a cultural thing. We have to imbibe that culture. Like you rightly said, the only thing we have right now that can supersede crude oil is entertainment. So, yeah, that's the only thing right now. Now, I'll tell you something. People keep comparing our movies to Hollywood movies. It's a very unfair comparison. The budget we make our films by, we have no business making films. The budget we make our films by, we have no business making movies. I was in Hollywood. Yes, we have no business. I was in Hollywood some time ago, right? I was in a meeting. The budget for craft services for Samuel L. Jackson, like craft service, when he's like in his trailer for his water, his peanuts, his food, his budget alone for that is $1 million. That's not his fuel. A pre-production in an average Hollywood project, a pre-production budget is almost $50 million. How much have we, the biggest film? How much have we made the biggest film by? Ghetto Wedding Party. How much was it made by? Merry Men. How much was it made by? So if you look at the budget to make films by, we have no business making films. Now, yes, we have no business. Now, the difference between an Hollywood film and a Nollywood film is production value. They don't have better stories than us. Yes, it's production value. They don't tell better stories than us. We have original stories. We have untapped stories. Okay, today, I was seeing some movie today. And, what is the story? Basic story. A man that is married, the wife had mental illness. No, then no, she had drug addiction or something, so she went to rehab. Then the guy started falling in love with somebody at work. Basic story, but the way they hype that story, everybody is watching that story. Support from all over America, Britain for that same story. But that same story we can do, like find one for example. Unique, better, beautiful stories. But where's the support? So once you don't have enough support, how are you going to do another project like that? So we have untapped stories. We have stories of Ifa. We have stories of Fela. We have stories of Queen Amina.
Neville, you're in. I think you are right. Can you park for a few minutes?
Yes, I'm going to
Your
park for a
internet
few
is
minutes now.
fading. Yes. You said you were asked, you were talking about
We
support.
have untapped stories, you know. Now, one industry, the music sector is probably
Oh, this is the
crossing
kind of
borders right
gist
now.
you need to be hearing, Nigerians.
So
Hmm.
probably the music industry is the only industry that is crossing borders right now. You see our musicians doing collaborations with other musicians. You see someone like Davido having 1 billion streams. That's crossing borders. That's making our music globally accepted. But there's something that is very unique that every American, once it's out, they want to see is a movie. So we have untold stories. We have untold stories. We have original stories. All we need right now is support. Let's support our own. Let's come together and support our own. And our own is not a caricature. Like every project we put out, we beat our chest to it. For example, Fine Wine is in the cinema right now. It's one project that we've done. When I came to Nigeria, we released it. It has 100% review. I challenge everybody, go see Fine Wine. If you don't have 100% value for your money, I'll give you your money back. 100%. So we've had 100%
Let
review
me
because we wanted
call.
to tell a
Let me
proper
call
story.
Neville.
Yes, I'm here.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you
Okay,
100%.
fantastic. Where you are, is there some? Can if you get to a better network area where you were before, the network was perfect. Let me
Okay.
call you
I'm
because
okay.
I
Can you
don't
hear
want
me?
to miss it. I don't
Is
want
the
people to
network
miss.
going up?
I can hear.
Okay.
No, it's better now.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
Okay.
fantastic. If you can stay around that area where you are,
Okay. I'm staying here right now. So
fantastic.
yeah.
Talking about support, let me tell you
Yes.
where you are. You were talking about the fact that
Mm-hmm.
abroad,
Yes.
the storyline is average, but there will be
Yes.
support from across the world. While
Yes.
in Nigeria, we have great content like Fine Wine, but we
Yes.
are struggling to
Yes.
find the support.
Yes.
So that was where you were
Yeah.
before.
So like
We,
we've done a great movie like Fine Wine. It's right now in the cinema across the nation, right? So if we get enough support that we need, then when next we go to the studio to make another picture, trust me, we're going to give you something way better than Fine Wine. But Fine Wine is one project that we've done that has 100% review. Everybody that have seen it gives it a 5 star. Everybody that have seen the movie gave it a 5 star. So uh, one is support. If Nigerians can support our own, we tell good stories. We have good product. We have product that you know that we have Americans on our platform on Nevada Beach TV. 100% Americans. When they see the kind of stories we have, what the kind of movies we have, they wonder. Like I had a meeting with Evan Ross. He's the president of Taleperi Studios. Myself and Robert Peter, we had a meeting with him, and he said, "Okay, how much do you guys make one of these film back?" We even inflated the figure times 10. I kid you not. We inflated it times 10. And he said, "Are you serious? Just that? Then let's do 10 movies. Let's do 10." Because the entire 10 movies is not enough for their pre-production for one project. I put Fine Wine side by side any rom-com Hollywood movie. Let's see. Let's see the difference. I challenge anybody to go say it. Let's see the difference. So the thing is, what we need for Nigerians is Nigerians don't even understand that we are our own market. Why will another company come to Nigeria and open an online streaming platform? Okay, so America now they don't need online streaming platform anymore because we have over 200 million people here. We have the market here. We are the market.
Amen.
We are the market. So the thing is, the more support we have, the more people will hire, will employ. Then those people will employ, they feed more people in their family. We're elevating poverty. So our intention is, okay, on the long run, between in the next 1-2 years, we want to have 10,000 employees. Those 10,000 employees, they have families they feed. Automatically, those 10,000 people were hiring. If they have like even an average of 3 households, that means 30,000 people. They are feeding another 30,000 people. Those other people, they have their own small feed they feed. Before you know, in hiring 10,000 people, you're already taking like almost 100,000 people out of poverty.
Out of poverty, absolutely.
You know, but now, where is the support? But everybody is supporting. What are you going to? We have, the thing is, Nigerians have not been given opportunity. We have great filmmakers. We have very beautiful stories that have been told. That lack of support, the stories could not see the light of day.
Yeah.
Like I remember seeing Power of One, this story of the real reason of Two-Face backing out from the protest. I remember seeing that movie. Izujuku made it. That was beautiful, masterpiece, well done, story well told. But it didn't do well in the cinema because of lack of support. Entertainment is one of the biggest business ever. People don't even understand it. There's no home in this world, in Nigeria, let's use Nigeria as a case study, that doesn't have one form of entertainment system or the other. Either you have radio, you have television, you have one form of entertainment or the other in your home. And we're providing this entertainment. So we are our own government. We can come together and support our own. And it trickles back down to us. Like, for example, Fine Wine now, we're doing a raffle. I think sometime in 2-3 weeks, we're giving back 1 million naira to one lucky person. Because we like to give back. We always want to give back.
I know that about you.
Yes, we always want to give back. So the more support we get, the more product we can put out, the better product we can put out. Like, for example, if you give somebody 5 million naira to go make a full feature film, what is he going to do with 5 million naira? He's going to give you crap, because that's what he can afford. So I don't even blame small producers that they try to, in their small budget, try to still make a picture out of that small budget. Yeah. So it's about support. Nigeria is a great country. We are truly the giant of Africa. If only we will come together and support our own. Nigeria has 200 million people. If we have 200,000 people go see Fine Wine in the cinema, trust me, the next project we're going to bring out, Nigerians are going to be amazed. You know? So that's the thing. We need to come together. Like I keep saying, I give an example. Like in the Jewish community, right? In the Jewish community, once money goes into the Jewish community, it stays there for 7 years. Let me tell you how. They go to Jewish school. They buy their food from Jewish markets. If they're in trouble, they hire their own Jewish lawyer. Whatever they do, they circle it around.
Even their doctors are Jewish.
Even the doctors are Jewish. They don't go outside their community. They stay in there. But the moment the money comes into Nigeria, the next minute, you're buying a Louis Vuitton, you're taking it back to Paris. So it doesn't even last 2 hours. It doesn't last 2 hours. I heard somebody said, oh, Nigerian movies, I don't watch Nigerian movies. I said, are you Nigerian? He said, yes, I'm Nigerian. So one day you're going to have a product that you need Nigerians to support you. They're going to tell you they don't buy made in Nigerian product. How are you going to feel? So have you even, and I asked, when was the last time you even saw a Nollywood movie? When was the last time? We were talking about Nollywood movies see, Americans do bad movies too. Trust me, they do bad movies. I've seen Talibari do. Talibari is one of those people I respect, that I love so much. I've seen him do worse, terrible movies that you can't sit down and watch for 10 minutes. But he has evolved over the year. He has grown over the year. So there's always room for growth. There's always room to improve. And that's what Nollywood has done. With little or no support from the government, we've been able to create an industry that has hired thousands of people. You know? So I salute people like Mo that came out of somewhere, like she had passion for the movie industry. I started giving it a class. I like people like AY that say, okay, oh, let's do this, let's give it a different feel. You get what I'm saying? So returning back to Nigeria is to give us something that is our own. We're not bringing, we have it here. Now what these people do, what these foreigners do, they come and sell our thing back to us. Yeah, they come and sell our own entertainment back to us. They're not coming to market an Hollywood movie. No, they're coming to buy a Nigerian content, sell back to Nigerians. Why? Because we have numbers. Because we have been keyed to this slavery mentality that anything a white man does is superior. No. So it's time for us to come together, support our own. That's why everything we do, we try to put excellence. Everything we do, we put excellence. Like Nevada Beach TV, flawless. Go on the app, you see amazing movies, premium movies.
Now, let me ask you: is Fine Wine available on the app, or is available only in the cinemas for now?
Only in the cinema for now. It's going to be in the cinema for a while. It's going to be in the cinema for a while. Then after it leaves the cinema. So now this is the thing now. This is the thing. Now, because of lack of support. Now, if, for example, Netflix give us an offer that we can't turn down for Fine Wine, we're probably going to sell to them. Because now if you put it on the app, expecting our people to come on there and watch it, it's not going to be worth your while. And you want to continue. This is one business I want to do for the rest of my life. So instead of complaining, we have to figure a way to make it work. So that's what we're making work. We're trying to make it work. We're putting every effort. We're trying to conscientize people. Yes, to make it work. We have to just make it work.
And you see, how do you make this? How do you make an industry go? By patronizing it.
Let us sell our birthright. Yes.
Let me give you an example. Look at bone straight hair. If you want to, the easiest way to sleep with a girl now is to buy bone straight hair as a gift for her. The way she will open her legs, you'll be surprised. But that bone straight hair is not manufactured here. You are supporting a foreign industry. How do you support the Nigerian industry? By using its products. We are not telling you to go and buy a Nigerian car.
Of course.
We are not telling you to go and invest. We are telling you how much is Fine Wine in the cinemas. How much is the movie in the cinemas? What is the price of the movie in the cinemas?
Yeah, it depends on the cinema you go to. You know, some charge. It depends on the cinema. Like on IMAX 3,000, in Lekki, in Surulere is 2,000. That's what I'm saying. It depends on the cinema. Cinemas charges varies. Like on the mainland, some charges 2,000, some 1,500. On the island, some 2,500, 3,000. So it depends on the cinema. But the highest you get is 3,000.
This is something you can take your girlfriend to.
Yeah, somebody said we should put Fine Wine on the app and charge extra for it. Would I even mind charging 750 naira for a month to see Fine Wine?
UK people are saying 2K pere, as in they can't believe it. Because for you to watch a movie abroad, you spend like £15. Yeah. I've lost him because of network. Yes, absolutely. Makes a ton of sense. I think his battery died. This particular one, oh, no. This is not the time when you want to lose Neville. This is the kind of talk we need to be listening to every single day. I'm even wondering why this is not on the radio. I think his battery died this time around. I actually think his battery died. Because for it to freeze like that first, and his number is not connecting. Let me say hi. Oh, wow. So many questions. Yeah, it's not dropping. So I think Mr. Neville is brilliant. A lot of people are saying Mr. Neville is near genius. While he does this, have you seen Fine Wine? Have you seen the movie Fine Wine? Oh, Henry the Great says, I want to choose members of the Free Nation. Let me pay them for the movie this weekend. Now, if you are listening to this, okay, I have someone here who says she has. Let me quickly get that. Nevada Bridge is coming back. I just sent you a request. Neville, just say hi. Okay. Henry wants to support 5 members of the Free Nation to go and see the movie. Okay, let me bring him back. I think he's back here. So Neville, I'm sending you a request again. Okay, he's Henry the Great. You're asking me for my account. Okay, Neville, welcome back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Henry the Great, thank you so much. Thank you for the support.
Also support Henry the Great in that quest. Okay, so Simply Vic, how many people are we giving this to? Anyway, continue what you were saying, Neville.
Yeah. So, now somebody said we should put Fine Wine on the app and charge a little bit more. Yeah, would I even mind charging $7.50 to put Fine Wine on the app? Once we have enough support, okay, see, like what Henry the Great and Simply Vic is doing now, right? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I call support. So one beautiful thing that we've enjoyed since we released Fine Wine, all my friends, they keep buying like 20 tickets, 10 tickets, 30 tickets for people to go see the movie. That is support. At the end of the day, in return, we're creating more room for more employment. Now, if the movie does well at the end of the day, it's simple. It's very simple. We give back, we hire more people, we do another project, we do a bigger project, you understand, that involves a lot of more people. You're putting food on these people's table. Like the people are used on this project, for example. All the actors are used on this project. I made sure, like, don't say you're my friend. What is your worth? You can never pay anybody their worth, because in the work of acts, their worth is almost endless. But we try to make sure that they're taken care of. And after the job, you don't have to juggle 2 jobs, because when you underpay actors, they have to juggle 2 jobs because they have families to feed. But we make sure that we pay them enough for them to stay on the job, So so at the end of the day, we our own, we can create an empire by our own self. Now,
Amen.
by our own self, what we need to do is to support one another. Whatever you're doing, made in Nigeria, whatever you're doing, let's support one another. You will see that you're creating an economy unknowingly, because now, even these people, okay, for example, when Black Panther came to Nigeria, Black Panther made, when when he came here, they made over 800 million naira. I guarantee you, over 800 million naira. That's what Black Panther made in Nigeria. But take our own fame take our own wedding party, merry men, fine wine, take it to America. You bet. When Jetta Amata made Black November, they had Hollywood actors and the big films that they spent almost, I think they spent almost $15 million making that picture. In American cinema, they couldn't even make $100,000.
Wow.
They couldn't make $100,000. Exactly. Even Black Panther is an African story. But they made, in the first weekend it came out, they made over $1 billion in the United States of America. So that what that is called support. There was a time I went to a concert, right? I've forgotten this guy's name. I cannot even remember one of his songs. I don't even know any of his songs in America. The guy came from some place, I don't even know, Tennessee or somewhere. It was in Georgia. People came from Alabama. People came from North Carolina. For that. They had over 23,000 people attend that concert. It's not a Jay-Z. It's not a 50 Cent. It's not anybody you know. But why? Support. Support. So we should do well by supporting our own. Give us an opportunity to tell better stories by the support we get.
If you want to buy 30 tickets, if you indicated that you wanted to support people to go to Fine Wine, please let me just see your chat. Simply, Vic, kindly help me coordinate this. I beg you, so that by the time we're gone, we know how many people out of amongst us are going to go and see this movie. This is very, very important. You see, we can't grow if our industries don't grow.
Yes.
And this is one industry that the government has no hand in it.
Yes.
A politician is not going to dictate the actor that is going to be in Nevada Bridges' next movie.
No.
There's no quota system. It doesn't have to be 40% Hausa, 10%.
No.
There's no. This is strictly by merit.
Yes.
There is no. What do they call that spiritual thing? Undeserved, unmerited favor. If you see RMD in this movie, he merits to be in the movie.
Yes.
Every actor that was selected is not selected like the Nigerian local football team is selected, where somebody can get there with unmerited favor, just like you people you have in power got there by unmerited favor. Anyone you see in this movie deserves to be there.
Yes.
They are skillful, they are talented, they're enterprising, they're dedicated to their craft, and they're all moving an industry forward. Let me tell you something. I've met people who will want to use me. Do you know how many mails I get? Daddy Freeze, support me. Daddy Freeze, support me. I know that at the end of the game, you don't want me to support you. You want to use me.
Yes.
But when you see people like Neville, somebody first wrote me an email. I didn't even answer them. I should come and you want to interview me for a story you're building on Hush Puppy, that I'm Hush Puppy's brother.
You see how ridiculous that can be. That's ridiculous.
I almost called them out today. I just said,
yes, you know that's totally ridiculous. Why would you want to? Okay, now they're telling you for an exclusive story you have. There's nothing on the table. What's the offer on the table? Would they reach out to their own people without an offer?
Negotiating.
You know, so it's ridiculous. They don't believe we deserve to. They don't believe we need money. They don't believe we deserve to live better. They don't believe it. They just believe. If you hear the amount they buy some of our movies for a company that
we've lost.
Yeah. Hello?
What they will do is listen. What many of these entrepreneurs do is
yes,
they make the money Their employees are unpaid and they are regularly. But then they'll just go and buy the latest rides, live in Banana Island. Their mother will die, they will use 60 million to do the funeral. And then the industry doesn't grow.
No.
Because I will not and lend you my sweat. And then you are driving Range Rover, I'm riding bicycle.
Yeah.
The first person I have seen that is non-exploiting is, and Nevada Bridge will tell you that it frees. This is what we have. This is how we are going to do it. Are you interested?
Yeah.
There's always an offer on the table. And I know it's not just me saying, because the level of love people show Neville, you will know that he is a community spirited man.
Thank you.
Neville does not know how he's just going to buy his Gucci. The money he's making, he can decide to be buying his Gucci, buying his Mercedes and Range Rover, living well. But the community, this is exactly what the movie producers used to do those days.
Yes.
They will pay actor 200,000 and sell the movie at 20 million profit.
Yes. Yes.
So you in your house, because you have money, you are making 20 million. The person who is sweating is making 200,000. And you think that industry can grow?
It won't. It won't grow. It won't.
So let us support someone who has a vision. Not just by going to watch this particular movie, but by downloading the app. Nevada Bridge, it's available on iOS. It's available on
Android.
Android. This is what it looks like on iOS. Nevada Bridge TV. This is what it looks like. Just so you know that we also support our own.
Yes.
This is what it.
Nice.
So once you see it, you just see NBTV. It costs you 750 naira only every month. This is money almost every. If you are any a month, I'm sure you'll be able to afford this.
Yeah.
And you'll be amazed. There's free Wi-Fi in many places. Some of you in your offices, you have free Wi-Fi. You can watch a movie or two. Then you can also download the movies, right, Neville?
Yes, you can download it.
So you can download the movie.
Yes.
Home, get a plate of rice with some egg and meat with your wife, whatever it is you can afford.
Of course.
Put, as you see me, I watch most of my movies on laptop. TV, Netflix, on laptop. We have things. I don't remember the last time we turned it on. We'll just chopping small chops on one side. We're watching a movie on the laptop. So you all can come out and lend your platforms. Whatever platform you have, for all you know, you yourself are the platform. Going to the cinema to watch the movie, downloading, you are growing an industry. And you see, let me tell you, Yoruba people say, "Toba dao misiwaju wa tele tutu." If you come in front of you, you go match ground way wet. Some people today are matching the wet ground of the water they poured 5 years ago. When you grow this industry, you don't know if it is your daughter 5 years from now that is going to say, she wants to be an actress. If there's no industry, you will be the first person to convince her to go and study law. But because you built an industry, your daughter doesn't have to be frustrated to go and study law, then come out and act. She can go straight into a ready, like in the USA, acting is an industry on its own with as much power and might as medicine, law, banking, education. But in Nigeria, it's only now that this industry is beginning to emerge. And if we don't fund it, if we don't encourage it, if we don't support it, if we don't believe in it, at the end of the day, we'll hold ourselves responsible. When our mates are matching wet ground, now dry ground, we go to match. So, ladies and gentlemen, here it has been a wonderful time hanging out with the MD CEO of Nevada Bridge TV. I want to see your support from today.
Thank you.
Let's
Thank you, that phrase.
know how you are supporting this dream. Do you know how many people Neville employs and makes them happy and they can feed their families?
Yeah.
You see, a lot of people don't understand charity. Some people think that by giving money to church, you are doing charity. What you are doing at the end of the day is you are feeding the flamboyant life of a pastor and his children.
Of course. Of course.
Now, also think that by carrying money and going to give beggars, it's okay. But you see, the greatest work of charity you can ever do is by building an industry.
Industry, yes, I agree.
Go and earn a living so they don't have to beg. There are people who are begging today because there's no industry to employ them. There are people who are hungry today because there's no round hole their round peg can fit inside.
True.
But the moment you support industries like this, and let me tell you, you don't understand that. You think movie set is actors, actresses, hairdresser. No. They have accountants.
Of course.
They have marketers. There's so many. They have secretaries. They have security.
Yes. Photographers. It's a whole walk of life.
There's press that they are going to take care of. There's publicity. There's social media. There is somewhere for you to fit in.
Of course. Yeah.
And the bigger the industry is, the more opportunities there are for growth.
See, that is phrase. I said something to I was on a project and I told them, by the grace of God, I want to be the first producer, right, to pay an actor for one project in Nollywood, that your fee that I'll pay you for one project will last you for the whole year. That's my dream. I want to be able to pay an actor for one project 50, 100 million naira for one project. Because at the end of the day, Samuel L. Jackson, the minimum it takes from one project is $5-10 million. So why can't I pay a Nigerian actor like for example, an RMD said to me, like, Neville, sometimes I worry for you. Like, you want to carry everybody along. Because why I want to carry everybody along is because I see people being neglected. I see people. When I commission people to make a film for me, like when I say, okay, make a Nevada Bridge TV film for our platform, I take the welfare out of the producer's hand, because I was so depressed one day when the producer gave me a budget and he was putting 400 naira for food for somebody per day. I said 400 naira. I said, come on now. So everybody I commissioned 15 people last year. Everybody, I did the welfare. I made sure that at least the budget per person for one meal is 1,500 naira. It's too much. It's too much. No. So I did it for all 15 projects. At least per meal, let it be at least 1,500 naira. It's bad enough that we don't pay these people well, but let them eat well at least. I give them like energy drinks, bottled water. There's one of my sets I went to, I saw them buy pure water. I banned. I said, don't ever buy pure water on this set, because I don't drink pure water. So why would I want to feed somebody else pure water when I can buy? And these guys, they work so hard. So it's bad enough that we don't pay these people work, but give them something to eat, give them good food, give them good transportation to and fro work, give them some, if they have to stay in an hotel, give them somewhere that is nice. So I say these things, like when we did Fine Wine, when we were in production on Fine Wine, we took two days break. Like after shooting for like 7 days, we took a break. Another 7 days, we took another break. And there's nobody does it like this in the industry. Why are you going to just walk people out like that straight, like they're not human beings? And the thing is, once you're good to humanity, even Yahweh will put his hand on your project. Your project, you find out your project is doing well. Fine wine. What has sold fine wine the most is word of mouth. Word of mouth, because like we treated everybody fairly. We treated everybody as good as we can treat them, and you know, fine wine is doing his round with the grace of Yahushua. You know, so I'm so excited. I want to encourage other producers if they're on this platform. You know, any way you can treat, give them, do a little bit more. That's what I was saying. Just do a little bit more than the average. You know, people will appreciate it. I know people today that if they hear Nevada is shooting, they want to come and work for free. They want to just come and work for free because they know that they will never work for me for free, number one, and they'll be well taken care of.
I'm one of those people.
Thank you, Daddy Freeze. I'm so thankful to you for this opportunity. Thank you so much, Daddy Freeze.
Taste buds. Let me give you a bit of a brief history. I met him through Taste Buds.
Yes.
There's this guy you need to meet. There's this guy you need to meet. There's this guy you need. I was like, you don't start again. From the day I met him, I think we became closer than even here.
Taste bud, yes.
From the day I met him, I just saw a man whose head was full of and whose hand was ready to go inside the mud to walk what it needs to bring that dream out of his head and put it inside. And I was like, these are the kind of people I need to be associated with. Not just my personal brand, but the church brand.
Yes.
These are the kind of people I believe in. We are shouting at all these 100,000-seater auditorium churches that they are not building the industry. If I'm accusing them, what am I doing to build an industry? This is what I am doing right here.
Yes.
This is what I am doing right here. I am making sure that this man has that opportunity to be on the map.
Yeah. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. So they've
downloaded the app. Please continue downloading the app. Please, Simply Vic, are you still here? How many people did we get? How many people are we supporting to go and watch the movie? Please let me have that. I'll make the announcements on my page later. We want to see every fine wine standard movie once every 6 months.
Yes, thank you.
That's standard. And we will not get tired of watching it.
Yes, thank you so much, Daddy Freeze.
We will not get tired of watching it. You see, Nevada Bridge, the other day, there's a lady, I don't know if she's here with me today, Esther. Esther was an intern. Her brother introduced her to me, said, you know what, my sister, I brought her over, I liked her character. I said, okay, you know what, I hooked her up with Cool FM. She was working there. A month or two back, you know, because I've not been going to work, I just reached, I said, Esther, how far? She said she's no longer there or that they laid people off. So what are you doing? I see her page. She's an actress. She's always in church. I'm like, Oga Neville, please look into this girl's map. This girl is a dedicated who loves and supports us. The very next day, he was having meetings with her. So there is no, this is not a church that will build a school and your children cannot attend. Though. If you build Nevada Bridge TV, your children will walk there.
Yes.
Your children would be blessed by the opportunities that this dream is going to when Nevada came to my house, he was a dream. Right now, he has laid the foundation of a dream. It's no longer inside his head, it's now on the ground. I'm beginning to see the fruits. They are not yet fully ripe, so when you bite them, they are sweet but not fully sweet. Those of you that are joining now, by the time the fruits ripen, you now start getting jealous. This is the time to support. This is the time to grow this industry. Let me warn you, many of our children are not going to be doctors, lawyers, engineers, marketers. No. Many of them are already dancing. They are already going into reality. Listen, a Nengi is more popular than all the doctors that graduated in Unilag between 2015 and 2020. If you join all their popularity together, you'll be amazed that one Nengi that did not win Big Brother. The average Lakon is probably better than 50 doctors of his age working in Nigeria at the same time. So there's a huge potential in where there was no potential. Reality shows, movies, documentaries, musicals, all these, and your children are seeing these things. So unless they specifically want to be doctors and lawyers, you cannot force them. But the problem is you can create that buffer zone for them to run to, and then still find fulfillment, still find employment, still find purpose. Please, that 1,500 naira that you're going to use to watch this movie, or 3,500 naira on the island that you're going to watch, is not going to break you, but it's going to make somebody. There's a hairdresser who your little 3Ks, 115, 22Ks are going to come together and help her buy a plot of land where she'll build a house. Those people selling food like taste buds, they rely on people like Nevada Bridge TV to do their supplies so they can eat. So what you are building is, you are not building Nevada Bridge. I would never bring somebody who is selfish and just bring him here and say, okay, support this, support. Yeah, he can pay me for it, and this is how I'll be looking. Is interview, we'll do the interview, finish. But you see, when you are building Nevada, it's like you are building a country. There are going to be direct benefits, and there are going to be indirect byproducts that we're going to reap over the years. And don't forget, whether you are employed by Nevada Bridge, whether your children are employed, but you will still enjoy good quality movies. So it's a win-win situation. You win on every level. He needs marketers. He's employed before. He's still going to employ. So if you're a marketer, you win. While you are marketing and collecting salary, you are still enjoying movie. So ladies and gentlemen, if oil fails us, our talent, which is our inner oil, is oil. They say oil day in head. Oil. It is still a form of oil. That oil can run out if we don't have the refinery to break that oil down with a process called fractional distillation. So ladies and gentlemen, please support us. Please, this is your opportunity to also give back. Nevada Bridge TV is the app. It's there on Android. It's there on iOS. Make sure you download it. I absolutely love you all, and I'm glad to be with you today. And I do hope that we're going to have this opportunity present itself again. Take care, and God bless. And please make sure you go and see the movie. I'm going to give away some tickets to our members. All of you, please support. But just remember, if you're going out, wear your mask, wear your shield, obey all COVID-19 protocols. Let's remember to always be safe. Thank you. God bless. I love you all.